A very good afternoon to you all. Thank you for watching UBC television, and this is your lunchtime news with me, Wadulo, Mark, Arnold. Without further ado, let's get straight into the bulletin. Now, to start off, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has said that the national resistance movement's concept of justice is original from the grassroots, with emphasis that the people come from the villages and defeated an army that was in the barracks. He further emphasized the historical justice of the national resistance movement has largely been a pro-people concept that is linked to the African tribal way, which never compromised on justice and appealed to the judiciary in the country never to give in into any situation or compromise when administering justice to Ugandans. These are some of the highlights from that event.
Of the Almighty God, that I'll be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of...
Now has 2 chief magistrates. Acholi sub-region has 4 chief magistrates. Worth noting is that East Acholi, that covers 16,000 square meters and has only 1 chief magistrate in Kitgum, now has a second one in Padel. On behalf of the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, we thank you most sincerely for keeping your promise to deal with the problem of judicial case backlog and shortage of personnel in the judicial branch. You have bridged the gap. For this, you deserve praise. You also deserve praise for taking into consideration, of course, on the advice of the Judicial Service Commission, some of the concerns of Ugandans, religious beliefs, regional balance, but more importantly, which fire you are the one who started, that of gender.
Performance of the state of Uganda. The national resistance movement, as you know, is a movement from the grassroots. We are from the people, from the villages. That's where we come from. So our concept of justice is definitely original, and I've been telling you this. It is tainted quite a bit with the tribal concepts of justice. And as you know, the tribal concepts are really the old concept of the Bible: an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. These other dilutions which people try to bring from I don't know where, they can cause a problem in a society like ours.
Furthermore, Uganda's new High Commissioner of the Republic of South Africa, Paul Amoru, has presented his letter of credence to South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa at the Sefako Magatho Presidential Guest House in Pretoria, accrediting him as the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Uganda to the Republic of South Africa. In his remarks, Paul Amoru underscored to his host the existing excellent and cordial bilateral relations between Uganda and South Africa, which are anchored on a blood bond that dates back before South Africa got her independence. This year, the two nations celebrate the 28th anniversary of their diplomatic ties. On his part, President Cyril Ramaphosa welcomed Ambassador Amoru Paul and pledged to offer him support during his tenure. The Uganda High Commissioner in South Africa is responsible for the 5 other countries in Southern Africa, which include Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia, and Zimbabwe.
The camp that hosted the freedom fighters has been turned into a school of excellence, and last month we were honored to receive a delegation from South Africa who attended the Joint Commission of Cooperation between the Republic of Uganda and the Republic of South Africa, led by Honorable Dr. Pando Nandeli. she was able to pay a courtesy call to His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni and delivered your special message to him. Your Excellency, I also want to thank you for adding value to the Ugandan Ankole Longhorn cattle addressed to you by His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, appointing me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Uganda to the Republic of South Africa. I thank you, sir.
I would now invite the head of mission to take position for the official photo. I would now invite Mr. Shellingat to join. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take leave of the President.
Furthermore, the Vice President Jessica Alupo has opened the National ICT Job Fair 2022 at Makerere University. The two-day job fair is organized by the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance in partnership with Huawei Technologies and Makerere University. The different ICT partners are to assemble and open up a fortune of postings, both paid and voluntary. Now, this event also caters to the youth and interested citizens to get internships, work and training opportunities. These are some of the highlights of the event.
Arua, but I didn't see you naming the hilly and mountainous areas of Kisoro, Kabale, Kasese, Bundibujo, particularly in a place called Bukimbiri. I was there, and you would pass the road and you see the lake again. Down below the lake there is an escarpment and another very sharp and steep valley. So you should focus on those areas with difficult terrain, because the population there needs the services as much as the populations in those with easy terrain. Our target as government is to ensure access to the internet across the country in the next 6 years. I am therefore glad to know that in yourselves we have dependable partners in our ICT journey as a country. I am also glad to learn that this ICT job fair will now be annual and will subsequently be hosted in other parts of the country on a rotational basis. We strongly associate ourselves with this noble and innovative initiative, and I would like to urge our youth to seek and take up the opportunities available for this and other initiatives. To our partners, I invite more of you to join us for the next ICT job fair, so that we create even more opportunities for our young people in Uganda. This is a highly promising and mutually rewarding partnership now and in the future. In the case of private sector, the youth you are empowering are also the consumers of your products and services in Uganda. I met him again in the MOOBS a while ago, a couple of months ago.
Furthermore, new cities, municipalities and urban councils are under pressure over slow absorption of the monies meant for infrastructure development. This follows the midterm review of $360 million funding to the government of Uganda for key infrastructural development in urban areas. The initiative is being driven through the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development. These are the details.
10 new cities, 22 municipalities and a host of districts are being asked to hasten absorption of finances allotted to them for infrastructure development. The USMID additional financing program culminates into a 5-year World Bank support to enhance urban infrastructure development. The program coordinator, Uganda's Support to Municipal Infrastructure Development, Dr. Isaac Mutenyo, says by the end of August, a new set of engineers and consultants will be seconded to ensure timelines are met in implementation. Speaking at the conclusion of a week-long field inspection of the Batch 2 handover of civil works in 10 refugee hosting districts of Adjumani, Moyo, Obongi, Lamor, and Terego, among others, Dr. Mutenyo advised the technical capacity by implementing units must be immediately upgraded.
Right here where we are in Adjumani, we are doing a leisure park, which is supposed to be a project that creates a livelihood for the people over here in the town of Adjumani. And we think it's a good project which was selected because under our small component of refugee hosting districts, the intention is create harmonious living between the host communities and the refugees. So this is an area where such can happen, that people come and cool off over here.
In Obongi district, some two contractors whose civil works run into 4.5 billion Ugandan shillings for a resource center and a social amenity for the youth in nearly 4 months behind schedule.
My appeal to you, Honorable Minister, we have our fiscal planners, we have our surveyors, we have the land people. For that reason, my appeal to you is if there is anything to be done by planning, it must be done by district, not by Kampala people.
The USMID additional financing program culminates into a 5-year World Bank support to enhance urban infrastructure in the 10 new cities, 22 municipalities, and a host of districts.
And also those who come from Aru and so on will pass via here to go to Nimule and Juba. And it will open the whole place for real development. That's why we are crying for this, the tamaking of these roads. That's why we are crying for the bridge.
The cities and municipalities are required to upgrade and expand their road infrastructure so as to support trade and commerce. The districts mainly falling along the common border with South Sudan are deemed to have special needs in key social amenities that can be of socio-economic benefit to both the local communities and the thousands of refugees.
To do the best work in the quickest possible time, within the prescribed time, and build yourself a reputation. The people need to use them. Actually, they needed to use them yesterday. These projects are delaying. So, we are definitely going to ask you to support them, and where there are delays, certainly will intervene.
It is anticipated that in the midterm, the modern markets will provide better and conducive environments and spur economic growth and development in those regions. Vincent Wamundu compiled this report.
Furthermore, with substandard construction materials being blamed for the collapse of many buildings in cities, now manufacturers want more to be done by the standards body, Uganda National Bureau of Standards. This call was made by Chambade Mike from HIMA during a display of HIMA's newly launched Tech Tat Serum product.
We launched these products early last month. And so far it's 1 month, but the sales are really good. And also we are seeing masons using these products. We are so far having a market share of 40%. This is a good attraction that people have really taken up the product. So we're so far doing well, I'll say, and we want to encourage all our customers to trust our products and buy these products. This one is, I will say, better in that we have produced it in line with the standards, and we've made sure that it meets all the quality requirements. We, of course, following UNBS standards, we have a permits from UNBS for these products, and also international standards. We have made them meet these standards. So the issues, people shouldn't worry about the quality Yeah, it has been designed with high strength to avoid, to give you good high abrasion resistance. So you'll find people who are mopping in tiles, they don't need to worry for the grout to get off. So it's strongly hardened with HEMA grout.
We have just got this product on market, but so far we are moving well. Our customers has been giving us comments, but we are very proud of their comments. Those who have used it, for sure they are happy with it. So if customer is happy, you the dealer also must be happy. So we are very proud of that new product on market.
We'll now take a short commercial break and return with more lunchtime news. Please stay tuned.
Vimba! Ni MTN Kabode Super as you pay mpola for this smartphone. Make calls, update your WhatsApp status, watch YouTube, and Google anything under the sun with 2 GB worth of data every month for 7 months. Simply make a small deposit of 99k and pay the balance mpola. You can pay in daily, weekly, or even monthly installments while you enjoy your new phone. So what are you doing today? Visit any MTN shop near you and get the MTN Kabode Super easy. Leaders who care create a good learning environment.
Because a good school equals a better life.
Raising voices.
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial *149*10# to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial *149*10*5#. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial *149*10# to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Getting a birth certificate is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Get a birth notification record stamped by a medical officer from a medical facility where the baby was born, or from a sub-county chief if the birth occurred in the community. 2. Go to the NERA offices in your area and present the notification record, a copy of the parents' or guardian's national ID, and a bank payment slip of 5,000 shillings for citizens and $40 for non-citizens. 3. Apply by filing NERA Form 3 from NERA offices or download it from the NERA website www.nera.go.ug. A birth certificate will then be issued to you. Birth certificates to refugees born in Uganda are free of charge. This message is brought to you by NERA.
Oh, Susan, I want to propose to Rose. Yes, and this time I am serious.
Have you guys had sex?
Duh, of course.
And have you had sex without using condoms?
Hey, Nga, you're curious.
I'm more concerned. Are you having sex with other people?
Hey, hello. Is this an interview or what?
No, just things you should think about. Do you know Rose's HIV status?
Okay, this is serious. Should I be worried?
It is actually serious. Do you know your HIV status?
I think I am safe. Many times we get into situations that put us at risk of HIV. However, the first step to ending HIV is getting tested and knowing your results.
It's Time Up HIV. Call 0800-211-046 or text 8080 toll-free for more information about how to prevent HIV.
This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health with support from USAID.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Lunchtime News. We now take you into the world of sports. Olila High School has been crowned champions of the Girls School Cricket Week for the second time in a row after defeating record holders Ginger Senior Secondary School. Ginger SS won the toss to bat, first setting an 83-run slate, which Olila High School beat by 10 wickets to become champions. Now, about 10 secondary schools from different regions of the country participated in the tournament that was held at Lugogo Cricket Oval. Olila's Jimia Mohammed emerged as the best batswoman, and Ginger's Janet Nachiranda was the best batswoman.
The team is composed of senior players and the juniors. However, we've been having very many trial games in Soroti, back in Soroti, and also training with the coaches and also different coaches with the help of Soroti Cricket Academy. And that's why we've managed to.
Trophy, like we have confidence. I mean, myself as a vice captain, it is my role to take my team home. As defending champions of 2019, we had to come back hard to take back the trophy to Soroti. That's why we came back hard, and that's why we are scoring all those runs.
Well, congratulations, but also maybe just to correct, Olila's Jimia Mohammed emerged as the best batsman. Otherwise, thank you for being a part of the Lunchtime News this afternoon. My name is Wadulo Arnold. Stay tuned for more news in our subsequent bulletin. Have yourselves a lovely one.